Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to part 2 of Gnoll Wizard of Kikubaaqudgha. Yeah. I know, people were dying to see more Demigod Warper, so I had to deliver. Gotta give the people what they want. So, this is, what is this? What even is it? It's got spells, it's got a rune. I guess where we're going next. Snake? Yeah, I guess we're going to Snake next. So this is, anybody who doesn't know what gnolls are, this is a new species that's in 021 that levels all skills at the same time, so you can't choose which skills to level. You have to always train every skill, and as you see, it's got really high aptitudes. +8 in most, +6 in the spell schools, and then +9 for invocations to give it that sweet invocations title. And they also have item sensing, and I guess they have fangs. Yeah, they sense the location of nearby items. And well, that's about it. This guy's he's just an Archmagi robe right now, just doesn't have anything particularly special. Does have a really nice demon trident though. He's gonna get what defenses he has checked real good by Snake, but we should be okay. We've got Arlek, our poison. That makes things a little bit easier than what they would be if we didn't have those things. Where am I going actually? Yeah, I guess that was right. Yeah, so you see the special icon here. This means that the item has been sensed. I don't know how that works. I guess it probably senses only in... I don't actually know what the range is. It's probably range 7 or something. Gotta remind myself what spells I have. So I have Conjure Ball Lightning. That's a good spell. It's gonna be a while before I can cast that without any appreciable fail rate at all, but that's just a nice damage spell for whatever reason if I can't use like Bolt of Drain and BBC or whatnot, or if I'm just fighting a bunch of things. It's a tricky spell to use though. Oh, look who it is, it's Jeepicus. Concernfroge. Let's try blowing ourselves up with Conjure Ball Lightning. Nice. Quite dangerous. Oh, good. Well, that was productive. Yeah, you don't really want to use this spell in like confined places like this, because you'll get weird summon patterns like that were... I had Arlek, so it wasn't that scary, but it wasn't that great either. Oh, wasn't really paying attention there. What do I do next? The Abyss, Hell, Pan, Crypt, or somewhere else? Well, you haven't told me what your character's like. I assume you've got 3 runes, or... Because the answer highly depends on... Yeah, what you want to consult is the canonical order by the Great Elliptic. This is what you should follow, just for default for any game. So you've already gotten 3 runes. I think you did vaults early, so he recommends that you do vaults only through 4, and then from that point he says you can get your second rune, you've already got that. That order says that because it's often safer just to get the second rune. Like if you had shoals, for instance, that can be fairly dangerous. So you could get it after doing Vault 4, but you already have that. I don't know if you've done Elf or not. You can do at least a couple of levels of Elf, but yeah, Depths is the next place. Gamma, why did you ban me from your chat? Well, probably because you went out of your way to annoy everyone on Discord, and then you got banned from Discord. That's probably why. I do see people use this order. I did do Elf for levels of Depths. Oh yeah, so you want to finish Depths, and typically you do Depths, and after that you would get your third rune, and then you would do Zot. So if you're almost done with the game, G, because you basically have 3 runes, you can finish the game at any time you want. If you want to go for a 15 rune win, well, then you can do some of those other places. But what's smart is if you do just 3 runes on your first win, since this is your first one. Some people do 15 runes on their very first win, but I actually did as well. But it's smarter just to get your first win. You actually, I don't think you have that many games played. Like I only have, I only had 44, but that's sort of cheating because I had played some offline. You could have a very nice games until win if you just got your win now. Yeah, you can do Crypt if you want more XP. Obviously you'll get some more XP from Depths 5. Crypt will be pretty easy. It's often not done just because it's unnecessary, but if you want to make your character a little bit stronger, that's a way to do it. You just have to watch out for some sources of torment. There's no corpses and all undead things. Well, undead things are generally weak things in this game, which they seem spooky, but there's obviously a few exceptions, but they tend to be pretty weak. So Crypt is full of, yeah, it does. That's right. It does not work on slime, but you probably have got a lot of options. But yeah, you don't. That's right. You, I didn't even mention slime. That is something you could do, but I mean, you don't really need anything else to win. Crypt is easier than slime. Slime is a branch that can trip you up if you don't know how to do it. It's actually a pretty easy branch, but come closer, my friends. Gotta remember how to play crawl. Like tonight's here for the streaking. Yeah, I mean, that's the smart thing to do, but Crypt is pretty safe to do. You can run into like an Ancient Lich, but you're going to run into that in Zot. Anyhow, you're going to run into probably quite a few. Attract a little bit of attention here. Yeah, you don't. You care about Ancient Liches, not. You actually do care about them because they do a ton of damage. It's nothing to do. There's some things you won't have to worry about. Mainly if they summon demons. Yeah, you're not going to have to worry about torment. But some of the demons they summon have dispel, and they also have things like Lehodib's Crystal Spear, Iron Shot. They can just directly do a ton of damage. So you definitely do care about ancient liches. Coming in with the uptime command. He wants the stats. I guess. How's it going, Takid boy? Interesting form of greeting you have there. You're staying away from those liches. Yeah, I mean, you just want to treat them. You want to treat them with care. They are one of the nastiest monsters in the game. Depends on how you define work. It does. I don't have extensive experience using that spell because you kind of only have to play Warper to really feel like you want to go out of your way to use it. I would say in most situations. But yeah, it does depend on. I feel like I'm not playing very well right now. It does depend on spell power, I think, a fair degree. But it's also an early level spell, so you're probably in one of two situations when you're casting it. Either you already have a ton of translocations and you're like, hey, why not? Or you're a warper, in which case you're probably training some because you want to get some of those spells. It's not to say that you're going to have great spell power with it, but at least you're going to be... So you want to be careful in Snake. Oh, look at all these snakes all lined up for... Hey Plankton, how's it going? I wouldn't, for your guy, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. For mummies, though, you want to have like kind of a safety net of sorts. I don't know what all spells you have, but I mean, I don't know if you've trained a ton of translocation already. There are translocation spells that are good in Zod, mostly Dispersal and Disjunction, but they take a lot of translocation. Oh, and there's Malign Gateway, which is a pretty nice spell. But Sea-Blink is useless in Zod, and Pog is useless. Apport and Blink are both good, but they're not gonna save your life. Mostly Zot comes down to patience and experience, kind of like anything, but it's there's sort of a spooky amount of damage in that branch. Short glowing staff. Oh hey, I need these. So I very absent-mindedly did this first level of Snake. Gotta be careful though. Nice, here we go. Here's all the fun. What are my spells? Bolt of Dreams on B. Guy keeps moving out of low, so I don't know why. Just doesn't want to be. Doesn't want to be in range. Good instincts. Why do I keep butchering these guys? My RC is messed up. It's showing the colors wrong. It's not showing their corpses as inedible, and it's throwing me off. Yeah, it's not a bad little ring, but I already have one that's quite a bit better, as you can see. I already have Ring of Phasing, so I'm probably not going to get a Ring of 5 EV. Kiku is the one that lets you have free bodies. That is correct. Sack of Spiders got all the evocables here. Already 11 evos, so these are pretty cool, actually. I mean, I've got plenty of allies from Kiku, but I'm going to have pretty good evocations by the time I finish this, so those can do some work. Good old shock serpents. Gotta watch it. I'm got food left in the shop, but I'm going through quite a bit. What am I? Not really. I guess I'm probably overstating it a little bit. Oh, that and the fact that there are fewer corpses in this branch. You see how much damage I took right there just from that one sharpshooter. They hurt pretty good. Oops, did it again. Really need to go fix that RC. Dang, it's Nope. What's up, Nope? Welcome to the Gnoll Hour. Like the Knight has the perfect emote ready. have one too, don't I? I guess not. I think I do, but damn, I really need to turn off that escape sound. It's so annoying. Regen, very good spell. He's just here for the streaking. Doesn't have any time for suboptimal play. Life is just too damn short. What am I casting? There we go. As I said before, Monster Racer, I'd like to see you not annoy people in Discord. You had to go. People have been going out of their way to test the limits, to test our limits. We will not stand for limit testing. Just to be clear, that was nothing that he said just now in chat, but it was based on some previous behavior where he was asked very nicely not to spam mentions to people, and then he got banned from the Discord. And of course shows up in my chat to, I don't know, do whatever. I'm totally lost here. I'm looking for something to eat, I think is what I'm doing. Basically, I must be half awake right now. It's the only excuse I have. I still feel like I'm going through too much food. It's weird. I don't know why I feel that way, because I don't think I actually am. I guess I'm resting a lot, but well, I'm casting BVC, but it's not that much. You sounded tired when you started streaming. I'm not really tired, actually. I mean, it's somewhat late at night, but I'm not that tired. I think it's just I haven't played Crawl in a week and a half, and it's just when you sit down to the thing after not having doing the thing, it just takes a while for you to get oriented. Love this track with the... This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles track, so I guess it has to have like shouting in the background at some point. Yeah, if I'm really tired, I actually just don't stream, because that sucks. I know there are people who can like stream for 12 hours without ever breaking a sweat, and that's never been really been a thing. I've done some 12-hour streams. I've never tried to do a 24-hour one. which I probably could do, but it's not very much fun. Oh, look who it is. It's our boy. 24 hours of Gnoll. So we'll probably move a little bit back to stairs. What we just want to avoid is any weird thing where like we get flanked or whatever. Good time for a miscast. Kiku protected me there. Huh. Well, I can't hit him with anything else, so it's a little bit awkward. Now would be a good time to receive... Oh, okay. Now we have even more fun. Serpent Corpse. This is good to... Do I have animate dead? Oh, I've got to animate each one. That's unfortunate. Nice. Yeah, I don't like taking those hits. Wow, man, he did a lot. It's impressive. He's a good one to just go ahead and mirror, I think. What is this? Is he still constricted? He is not. This targeter is a bit odd, but no, he's not. Good old Chrono Trigger. Oh, look at what Asterion did. He made a pal. He made a friend. Unfortunately, the friend is not really going to be able to move in and do much help, but... Aww, that's a shame. So how are we looking here? He's still constricted. I just don't want to take any more hits from... I actually don't have a lot of... I don't have a lot of heals, so I don't want to take too much more. Let's try... Oh yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Almost dead. Sorry, buddy. It was your time to go. Now it is Isel's time to go. That was a good sack. Zombie hands doing work over here. Down he goes. Rip. 2 uniques. Yeah. Gary on. Good old Gary. He's actually not that difficult. You can kind of like portal dance him if you get into trouble. You can't really dance him because he won't I mean, he doesn't follow you through the portal, but if you get into trouble, just try to stay on the hell entrance. Hello, when are Jin coming back? Oh no, we'll have to wait for the return of 1KB.